Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, a channel dedicated to uplifting and enhancing your spiritual, emotional, and physical well-being. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and leaving me a comment. I really do appreciate it. It helps bring positive energy into these videos, as well as kind of starts my day off with a really positive boost when I hear from you. So thank you so much. All right, so for this video, we're going to talk about the major astrological transit for today, Saturday, May 23rd. And then I'm going to pull an oracle card and some tarot cards based upon the energy of today and how we can best navigate the energy or the likely scenarios in order for our highest and greatest good. Let's start with the major astrological transit. The next part of the video is the daily bloom, and that is just a positive, uplifting message to help us start our day off in a positive way. Let's get started. All right, so for the major aspect for today, the sun is conjunct Uranus in Gemini. That happened yesterday when the sun fused with Uranus in Gemini, and we're still really feeling the buzzing energy today. You may experience sudden realizations, unexpected conversations, tech news, information, chaos, breakthrough thinking. Remember, we had breakthrough to break down the other day, and nervous system overstimulation if you don't ground yourself. So today is a great day to get outdoors, go sit under a tree. There's so many benefits. Gemini rules communication, and Uranus is the cosmic lightning bolt. So together, you're going to start to feel downloads coming. All right, I already had a tarot card pop out in the challenge position as I was doing the shuffling. So let's see what's going on. This is the messages from your guides from James von Prague, and then I'll be using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. All right, that one's coming out. Choose love over fear. Choose love over fear. We don't want to be in fear-based energy. Well, let's see what our challenge is going to be today. Six of Cups. Could be something coming back from the past. It could be a conversation that's been lingering or an extension of the past. It also could be that unexpected communication from someone, but there's a challenge. So this is maybe something that needs to be resolved. We've been seeing this in the energy for a week or so now. So it's time. If it hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen, especially with this transit. There's the Queen of Wands. You are, and look at how these cards have the same kind of coloring. So it feels like some hot energy, some heat. Six of Cups is scorpionic energy. Four of Cups. Queen of Wands is Aries energy. That's that ignition. Could be, I'm seeing kind of rockets, you know, ignition. There's an igniting of something. Ooh, we have this Five of Swords. You know, I sort of don't like. That's Aquarius energy. This is, I feel like there's a lot of thoughts going through your head, and there's a lot of chatter around you, and you're not quite sure what to believe. This could be the media, some tech news coming out. You're not quite sure what to believe. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Page of Wands on the bottom. This is some incoming information, or it could be a message that ignites something that you've been wanting to do. So we have two queens. So you are manifesting the energy that you're outputting. So you need to manage that. And this is, if with this energy, your nervous system can be very overstimulated. So grounding is really important. This is a good day to go sit under a tree. I take my word search. I love word searches. I just take them, put a little blanket or a pillow down, and I just sit under the tree. But there's some melancholy. These two cards, it's like you're not quite sure what to do, what to believe. So you're just, you're cycling this energy, and that's what's really overwhelming your nervous system. Instead of being like really decisive and figuring out, you know, how best to solve this problem or get the outcomes that you desire, and, you know, just kind of moving through the energy, it feels like you're just wrestling with it. You're wrestling with some sort of discontent. Instead of focusing on what's right, you're focusing on what's not. And that's creating this dynamic that's keeping you in this circular loop of dissatisfaction. It could be that you're cycling something that's happened in the past, instead of focusing on what you can do today to make your life or the lives of others around you. These Page of Wands, and oh yeah, and the Five of Cups underneath that. Five of Pentacles. I've got 3 fives. And then the Magician. Yeah, this is, what are you manifesting today? Use this energy to manifest what you want. It's a powerful energy. This is a great creative energy with this Queen of Wands. But what are you manifesting? You have an opportunity. There is some information that you're going to receive that's going to help ignite you. But are you letting it ignite you, or are we circulating and recirculating this dissatisfaction and discontent? This is powerful energy here. You can change the direction of your energy. You got 2 queens here in the Magician. You can change what you manifest, but when you're recycling this discontent energy, you're going to manifest more discontent. But my suggestion is ground yourself. Go ground. Go ground yourself. Get into the energy of gratitude and manifestation for positive outcomes. But it feels like something's coming back from the past that's going to challenge you, and it's going to shift your energy, and it's going to be into this, it's a self-demeaning cycle. Maybe you made a mistake. Remember, we did a burning bowl ceremony. We released all of that, all the guilt from what we've done. But this is just a regret. You're feeling this regret, and you're recycling regret. Let's not do that. Let's instead use this energy to move toward a goal. Just pick a goal. Ground your energy and pick a goal and do it. Okay? All right. Now, that is our reading part. Now I'm going to move into our Daily Bloom, a positive and uplifting message to help us make the most of our day. Good. It's been a long week, so I'm hoping that today is going to be a wonderful day for you. Good time to get outdoors. That is part of my self-care framework. Saturdays are my outdoors, fun in the sun, family, friends, and loved ones, and pets day. So make time in your day, because relationships are important and they do enhance our happiness. So spend some time with those you love today. Get outdoors, fresh air, sunshine, be around trees. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to do a whole video on trees. They don't just clean the air and provide shade. They do so much more. And sitting near, under, or being around trees has a lot of health benefits. So watch for that video. Move slowly with love, from our Buddha Doodles deck. Move slowly with love. So today is a great day to just kind of slow down. Right, so this is Creating the Life You Love, a little box of cards, and we're just going to pull a little card. I want this one. Going after my dreams. Are you going after your dreams? Do you have time and energy to go after your dreams? If not, let's fix that. Because your dreams, that's your GPS. Those are the things that you truly desire in life, and you will be happier when you achieve them. So basically, for the little suggestions on the back of the card, that's why I like these cards. What is your goal? What's a goal right now that you can start working on today? It can be getting organized. It can be spending more time with loved ones. It can be just taking time for self. It can be just creating something, baking, crocheting, rubber stamping, painting. What are your action steps? What action steps can you take today, this week, this weekend, to start moving toward it? You know why? Because you feel good when you know you're working on your goals and your dreams. You feel like you're moving forward, and that's a good feeling. You can give yourself a deadline if you like, but that depends on your life circumstances, how much time you have. But you can set a goal for a date, put it in your calendar, put it on your phone. And then one of the things that is really important for me to keep me motivated is to set a celebration. What am I going to do when I achieve my goal? I love little bottles of champagne and bubble baths. It could be a beautiful little pastry that you get at the deli or the bakery. It could be you're going to maybe go buy yourself something to mark the occasion. I don't necessarily advocate for that. I'm a de-influencer, so I want you to use what you have. But find something that you can do to celebrate. So that am I go? That is working on our goals. What's your dream? What's your desire? What it is that you truly want. Some of us really don't know that. So maybe today, sit under a tree and think about it. All right, let's do our self-care. Now, again, my self-care framework. Saturdays are my days for, it's a play day. It's a day, house is clean, laundry's done. I can work on projects if I want, but this is a day to get outdoors, fresh air, breathe in. Go for a walk in the forest, go for a walk in the park. I mean, the research on being out in nature is amazing. Just Google it. I mean, I can cite study after study after study about what are the health benefits, the physiological benefits, the emotional benefits, the psychological benefits, the spiritual benefits of being outdoors. Take a picnic. Just grab what's in the fridge, make some sandwiches, get creative, put it all in a picnic basket, grab a blanket, grab a book, and go have a picnic. Take your dog out to the park. Write a gratitude list. This is a great way to get into a really positive energy, an emotional state in your highest vibration, is to be grateful for what you have and just write a list. You can do a gratitude journal, like before you go to bed at night, write 3 things you're grateful for. It actually puts you in a brainwave state that is going to help your subconscious when you sleep. So, great idea. I love gratitude journals. You can set a timer on your phone, let's say every 4 hours. You set a little timer with a really pleasant ringtone. And just when the timer goes off, think about something that you're grateful for. Gratitude helps us align our heart and our brain. Your heart is like the most powerful part of your energy. It is 70 times more strong than the electro energy that you get for your brain. This is your magnetic energy, so it creates an electromagnetic current in your body. That's why you have to have electrolytes, because you are this little power plant. Your cells are active and they generate energy. So you're a little nuclear power plant. So, but your heart, your organs all contribute to that electromagnetic energy in your body. Now, your heart is very powerful. Your thoughts, your brain is very powerful. And so combining those and aligning those help to make you feel better. They have a physiological response in your body for your cells to feel more positive. That it influences your mitochondria. So when you get your brain and your heart in alignment and you align that energy, there is a positive response in your body. And one of the best ways to get there is through gratitude. It's probably a little more than you wanted to hear today, but it's amazing. Just amazing how your body functions. All right, so now that we've had our little dopamine drop for the day through self-care, because self-care does release feel-good chemicals, so writing in your gratitude journal is going to really accelerate, magnify, intensify that positive energy. And while we're on that little dopamine high, let's set an organizational goal for today. So organize to utilize umbrellas and canes. Now, let me just say this. I love you all. I really do. When I work with a client, and we're kind of doing some organizational tasks, and oftentimes in Florida we get those afternoon showers in the summer. Well, my client will say, well, here, let me get an umbrella and walk you to your car. But they can't find the umbrella. You know why? Because the umbrella is somewhere in a back bedroom, in a closet, on top of the shelf, under the bed. They're not near the door where they're going to be used. I mean, these are things that used to have umbrella stands. I still have one that my great-grandfather made. But, in your foyer closet, have an umbrella stand where you have your umbrellas. If you have the small little foldable types, hang them from like a hook so that you have them close to the door where you're going to need them. You want to make sure that when you bring them in for the rain, there's a place for them to dry out. So there might be a place in your home for that. But anyway, I do have a video on it on my YouTube channel, Organized to Utilize playlist. You're going to find a video there. And there are some tips on how to care for them so that they don't get mildewy and musty, because they smell terrible when you go to use your umbrella and they've been mildewed. It's not going to be a pleasant uplift. So those are my tips that I just wrote down, my quick tips for today. Prevent mildew, make sure they are weather ready, and storage storage near an access point, somewhere near the door, the front door or back door, whichever one you use more frequently. I even carry one of the fold-up ones in my car, so just in case. You never know here in Florida when you're going to get those afternoon thunderstorms. So canes, if you have canes, if you use canes for walking, want to make sure that we are, organizing with a broad brush to encompass everything. So have those close to where your door is as well. And if you have different access points, like near your favorite chair that you need a cane to help get you to a standing position, go ahead and position one there. It's kind of like glasses. You may need to put a few throughout the home so you have them when you need them. All right, so that's our organizational goal for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope these little daily blooming sessions are helping you. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for sharing them. And I especially appreciate the comments. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Get outside, enjoy fresh air, sunshine, and spending time with family, friends, loved ones, and pets. Have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Until then, my beautiful friends, be well.